In most of my videos, I've been sharing trading strategy with you guys, and in today's video I want to go motivational. Why you need to value what you are doing. My name is Austin Ikeru. I am a professional forex trader, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you a powerful secret that will change your financial life. My advice is for you to watch this video from the beginning to the end and don't skip any, and you are going to learn something very inspiring in this video. So many people are struggling financially, most especially in Africa. There's so many people that are struggling to make ends meet, but they are still going through a lot. But what I want to let you know is that everyone is created unique. You need to know what you love doing and put an action into it. The reason why I created this channel is because I wanted to impact knowledge on people that want to become financially free. And for the fact that I took out time to study the forex market and I'm profitable in it, I said, okay, this is the best platform of teaching people to do what I'm doing, since this is the business that I'm doing and this is what is paying my bills and this is where I'm making my money from. So this is the best thing I can do for people, right? I prefer teaching people to make money than giving people money, because money alone cannot solve problems. Because if you decide to give somebody, let's say $1,000, right, that person can finish that money in a matter of time. So what matters is a stream of income, right? Money that never ends. That is the only way you survive, and that is what we call a stream of income. An income is something that doesn't end. That is what you need, right? So that is why I love teaching people to make money, right? Because if I make money and this person make money, this person make money, all of us, we are going to be happy, right? And making money, right, in a legitimate way, not illegitimate way. So why I'm sharing this video with you guys is that making money in the financial market is very simple, but so many people are not ready to learn. So many people are not ready to learn that making money in the financial market is very simple, right? So now I'm a Nigerian, right? I'm a Nigerian, and I know that in Nigeria we are suffering. There's high rate of inflation in Nigeria. So many people are suffering. Right now, the exchange rate with the Nigerian naira and the US dollar is 1,600 naira. That is to say, $1 is 1,600 naira, right? And this has made commodities in Nigeria to keep up increasing, right? Every day, food price, commodities in Nigeria increasing, and so many people are suffering, and so on and so forth, right? But the problem that Nigerians are facing is because Nigeria is not productive, right? They are consuming country. They don't have companies that produce, right? So whatever they do in Nigeria is being imported. So for this reason, the currency of the Nigeria is going down, right? And that is what is affecting the economy. And so many people are languishing, suffering, dying of poverty, right? So the problem now is that so many people do not know that they have something within their brain that can give them freedom, financial freedom, but they don't want to make use of it. So many people have already concluded that forex trading is a scam and that it's a gambling and that they can't do it, forgetting that forex trading is not a gambling, it's not a scam, it's a business, right, which need to be treated like a business. I keep advising so many of my followers that if you want to understand the psychology in forex trading, you need to go and read Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. It's a 200-page book. Read that book from the beginning to the end. You understand the psychology of forex trading. You know that forex trading has 90% psychology and 10% strategy. But so many traders are so adamant to understand the truth about trading. They felt that Trading is all about strategy. If you have the best strategy in the world, you become successful in trading. That is not how it works. So trading has to do with the psychology. Once you have the ability to control your mind, your emotion, your greed, that is the only way you can survive in trading, right? So in my country, Nigeria, we're suffering so many inflation. People are suffering. There is no food, poverty everywhere. The currency is draining. The Nigerian currency is going down, and so on and so forth. And so that is why the essence of this video is to enlighten you, to advise you to take up trading as a career. It's something that you can develop, right? Take up trading as a career, because this is the best business in this age, right? Trading in the financial market is the best business in this age. It's something that can give you financial freedom. Your family will live financially. They will not suffer. Once you master trading, your family will live freely, right? Why I'm saying this is the fact that so many people are not serious about forex trading. When they try and fail, they give up. When they lose or blow account 2 or 3 times, they give up. To be sincere with you, I have blown account more than 10 times. I must be sincere. To be sincere, I have blown account more than 10 times. But I decided not to give up, because each time I make mistake, I learn, right? So it's not because I blow account 1, 2, 3, 10 times and I now concluded that I'm a failure. No, that is not how it's done, right? When I blow account, I learn from it, knowing fully well that forex trading is not a gambling, it's a business, right? So what makes people to blow account is lack of knowledge, right? Now you are trading forex, right? You are trading forex and you have a capital of $1,000, right? Now you know fully well that you use that money to make money, because forex trading is an exchange, right? Like in the market, we exchange money with goods, right? But in forex trading, you exchange money with money. That's why I call it financial transaction, right? That is forex trading. Now if you're in the market and you don't have goods to sell, right, can you be able to continue with business? You can't, because you don't have any other goods to sell, because in the market you use your goods to transact with money, right? If you have a shop where you sell clothes, is when people come to your shop, they'll give you money and you give them clothes. That is transaction, right? That is transaction, right? They give you money and you give them clothes. But if they come to your shop and there is no clothes in your shop, there is no way you can do business. The same thing applicable to forex trading. Forex trading is a transaction of money to money, right? It's a transaction of money to money. You bet with money, right? You bet with money. So if you don't have money to bet, right, there is no way you can trade. So some traders are so adamant, or should I say they're so ignorant with the fact that they don't understand how forex trading works, and that is why most of them are going 100%, 90%, 50%. Like you see somebody having just $1,000 capital in his or her trading account, and that person will use lot size that is equivalent to $900 or $500. Let's say somebody that has $1,000 capital in his trading account, right, and that person will go and be using 2 standard lot size, right, knowing fully well that just 20 pips or 40 pips, that person will lose that account, right? If the market goes against him 40 pips or 20 pips, that person will automatically lose that account. You understand? And once you lose that account, that money is gone unless you deposit another money. And these are the mistakes that so many people are making. So we call this gambling. Now compare it with someone who has $1,000 account and decide to risk 1% or 2% of that trading account, right? Let's assume you have $1,000 account and you decided to risk at least $10 per trade or maximum $20 per trade, right? So that whenever you lose, right, there's still money for you to keep on trading, right? Because what matters is the month, what we're able to achieve in a month, not in a day. You can lose in a day, you can even lose in 3 days consecutively, but what happens is at the end of the month, are you in profit or in loss? That is when you do the calculation, not during the day, not a day, not when you lose in a day you conclude that this strategy is not working. It's once you lose in a month, that is what matters. So the essence of this is to let you know that forex trading is something that you need to develop, right? So if you are trading the financial market and you have $10,000, you use 1%, which is $100. If you are trading with $1,000, you use 1%, which is $10. And with that, once you have a simple strategy, right, you have an edge, you can be able to make money. So people spend almost 24 hours on a chart, which is not supposed to be so, because once you spend too much time on a chart, you become mentally drained. Trading is all about opportunity. You enter the chart, you look for an opportunity. If there is none, you leave the chart. That is why we have our key levels. If you want to trade the forex market, the first thing you have to do is to enter the chart and look forward a trading opportunity, because the forex market goes on for 24 hours, right? So you don't need to monitor the chart 24 hours because you become mentally disabled. So you need to monitor the market once in a while, right, to spot opportunity. And each opportunity you spot, you need to take action. You need to place your trade immediately. Like if you are trading, let's assume you are trading gold, right? So what you need to do is during the weekend, like Saturday or Sunday, you can go to the chart, that is gold chart, right, and use your trading tools to map out key levels that the market has been respecting for the past, right? In the past, levels that market has been respecting in the past. You use horizontal line to map those levels, right? You can use higher time frame to do your top down analysis, starting from the weekly or daily time frame. You do your top down analysis, right? You map out the key levels where market tends to receive support and resistance level, right? Once you mark that level, then you relax. Then Monday when the market opens, you watch the chart once in a while. Once the market comes to your key level, like once the market goes up and gets to your resistance level, you take a sell trade. As simple as that, and your stop loss will be above the resistance level. And then you already know your take profit, which is the support level, because you have already used your horizontal line to map up key levels. So once you do that, you exercise patience, because forex trading is patience and action. So you exercise patience for price to come to you, and you take action immediately price comes to you. There is no dulling in forex trading. So these are the things you need to understand. So why I'm saying this is because there are so many poverty in Nigeria. There's so many poverty in Nigeria, not only in Nigeria, in so many African countries. People are dying, people are suffering, but they fail to understand that there is a platform where they can enrich themselves. There's a platform where they can, build financial freedom for themselves and for their family. Now, let me give you an advice. Pay clear attention. Let me give you an advice. If you are struggling financially, it might be in Nigeria or in any country, but you are struggling financially. Now, if you can be able to take this advice that I'm about to share with you, you are going to become financially free in the next few years. You are going to become financially free. Nothing about poverty again. Poverty will be deleted from your dictionary once you follow this advice. Now, when you sit down and check yourself and see that you are struggling financially, you don't have money, the advice I will give to you is one: you have to join the financial industry, which is forex trading. That is one. Now, what you have to do is look for many job that you use to sustain yourself. Like, look for any vacancy, anything. Look for any vacancy that you use to sustain yourself, right? Like you can look for a sales boy, sales girl, or whatever job that you can use to sustain yourself, to feed yourself for the meantime, right? So once you have gotten that temporary job that you can use to sustain yourself, right, the little money you gain from the job, right, can be $120. Just use that money and do what? And buy a prop firm account. You can buy the lowest account, like the 10K account or the 5K account, right? Like, there are different prop firm, and I think we have cheaper prop firm, right? There are prop firm that offer $40 for a 5K account or $35 for a 5K account. Search for prop firm that are very cheap, and then purchase their lowest account. Once you have done that, then you now go to their try account, the demo account, and train your trading strategy, right? So now what you have to do is this. Once I've purchased that account, what you have to do is to pick up a simple trading strategy. So for me, I would advise you to pick up something that is simple, something that is easy for you to understand. So you can make use of support and resistance as a trading strategy, or you can use price action depending on the one you prefer. So now once you have gotten that 5k account, now you risk 1% of that 5k account so that you don't lose the money, right? So with that 5k account, you do the calculation, right? Look for a lot size that is equivalent to 1% of that 5k, because with a 5k account you have a rule of not to lose $500 in general and not to lose $250 in a day. So that rule should be written down, meaning that you are not expected to lose $250 in a day, and you're not expected to lose $500 in general. So automatically you are trading a $500 account, right? So what you will do is you look for a lot size that has 1% related to that $500. So 1% of $500 should be $5, right? So it automatically means you should not risk more than $5 per trade. So you do the calculation, you go and look for a lot size that when converted to dollar, it is equivalent to $5. So that is the lot size you should be using, meaning you are risking just $5 per trade, right? Meaning 1% of your trading capital, because you are trading on a $500 account, because the $5,000 account you are permitted to use only $500, which means if you lose $500 from that account, you lose the account. So you look for a 1% of that $500. So once you have done that, you simply trade based on support and resistance, right? So if you are like me that trade gold, you can simply go to the 4-hour time frame or the 1-hour time frame, use your horizontal line and look for key levels of support and resistance, right? Once you are able to map out the key levels of support and resistance levels, then what you have to do is to exercise patience and wait for price to make a directional move into an area of value, which is the support and resistance level, for you to place your trade. So once the price comes to your resistance level, if the price is going up and then approaches your resistance level, you simply place a sell trade, risking just 1%, right? And once the price comes down to the support level, you take a profit, right? So this is what you should be doing. And whenever you lose a trade, please do not double your next trade. In other words, we call it MAA strategy, whereby when you lose, you double. No, this is the worst way to trade. If you lose, keep repeating the same thing. That is what we call consistency. Keep using the same lot size. Don't ever increase your lot size, right? If you are using a lot size that is equivalent to $5, keep using it. If you lose, you look for another opportunity and take the same lot size, right? So at the end of the day, you cannot do the calculation to know how many losses and how many winning. Once your winning is higher than your losses, you are profitable that day. But if your losses is higher than your winning, then you are not profitable that day. But don't ever increase your lot size. So this is how you should be doing it every day. And once you have a better edge, once your strategy is working and you are disciplined enough, there is no way you cannot be making profit every day. Once you are using the right lot size and you are using the strategy and you are disciplined, there is no way you cannot make profit in a day. So now Forex trading is all about accumulation. So each day you make profit, the profit will be accumulating, right? Let's say today you make a profit with that $500 account, you make a profit of, let's say, $3, tomorrow $4, next tomorrow $5. You see, it will be accumulating. Before you know it, within 1 month or 2 months, you will pass the challenge, and before you know, you become a funded trader, right? So once you become a funded trader, you start trading live account, because the money you make will be live, will be real money, right? So once the money comes up, you cannot use the money to buy a bigger account, a bigger profit account, like a 10k account or 25k account, right? And you also do the same thing. Once you pass the challenge, you trade that account, right? And once that account gives you profit, use the money to buy a bigger profit account. And this is what you'll be doing until you are able to buy the biggest profit account, because there are some profit that offer 400k, 500k, So if you can be able to get a 400k profit account, which means in that 400k you are expected to trade 40k. So imagine you are trading 40k, right? So imagine it. So once you are able to get a 400k account, which means you are permitted to trade 40k, and you are using the same strategy, the same consistency you are using when you were trading on $500 account, you see that if you are using the same strategy on that 400k, you see that if you were making, let's say, $5 in that 500k, it will also mean that you are making at least $5,000 in the 400k, and you know that $5,000 is a big money, it's a lot of money. So this is the simplest way for you to grow your income. And now once you have started making money consistently in the forex market, you have built a business, your mindset is enlightened. Once you begin to make money in the forex market, the next thing you need to do is to start acquiring properties. You start acquiring properties from your profit because you started from a small account, right? And you have migrated or upgraded to a larger account. Like I wouldn't advise you to go and take, let's say, in FTMO, their 200k account is almost $1,200. So in Nigeria, $1,200 is almost 3 million naira. $1,200 is almost 3 million naira in Nigeria. Now you cannot go and take 3 million naira from your account to buy FTMO account because the money is too much. If you lose the account, you lose that money. So the simplest and easiest way to do this is to buy the cheapest account, right? Can get the cheapest account, right? So once you get the cheapest account, you trade it. Once you pass the challenge, you trade the live account, right? So once you start making money in the live account, what you do is once the money becomes bigger, you use it to buy a bigger account, right? So once you buy a bigger account, you also go through the challenge in the bigger account, and once you pass the challenge, you trade the bigger account for some time, right? And once you make few money, use it to buy another bigger account. So this is how you do it till you buy the largest account, like the 400k or the 500k account. And so once I've gotten a 500k account, you are settled. As long as you have the trading plan, you have the trading strategy, you have the money management, you have the risk management, you are settled. Because with that 400k account, you are expected to trade 40k from it, 40k. So if you have a good trading strategy or a trading plan, with that 40k, you can be making at least $10,000 in a month or $15,000 in a month. So with $15,000 in a month, you are a big boy. If you're making $15,000 a month in Nigeria, you are a big boy. So with that money, you can be able to start acquiring properties, right? You start buying properties like land, you buy houses, you acquire property that are assets. You can buy a residential building and put it on rent, or you can start building companies, or you can start buying buses and look for young guys to drive and make accounts for you. So once you are able to understand that forex trading is business, you will be able to become successful in the forex market. So my advice is never give up. Keep striving. Never give up. No matter how many accounts that you have blown, don't give up. Don't say this is the end of the road. Don't say that forex trading is not for me. Keep pushing. Keep going. It's just a matter of time and you are going to smile. Rome was not built in a day. They say that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. So you need to take that first step. That first step that will lead you to your financial freedom. And once the road gets tough, keep going. Because what happens is only the weak will pull out, right? And once you pull out, that is the end of the road. But once you are persistent, keep moving, keep going, walk slowly, and you will get to your destination. So the words I have for you in today's video is don't give up. Don't give up. Keep pushing, and in a matter of time, you are going to be the next success story. So ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have for you in today's video. I hope you love this inspiring and motivational content that I've just shared with you guys. If you love it, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more educative content like this, and also don't forget to turn on the notification icon to be the first to be notified whenever I publish new content. I will see you again in my next update. Enjoy the rest of your day.